hope you all are having a great day. I just wanted to hop on here and give you a couple tips and tricks for your Easter tier tray set. Now this one's a little bit more involved than the rest of them, but it's nothing you can't handle, and hopefully I'll help you answer any questions by watching this. I first wanted to just paint one little thing just so you had an idea of how the painting works. You're gonna wanna get a paper plate from your house, put a little bit of paint on your plate, use your sponge that's included, and you're gonna dab off all the extra paint. You want it basically to be a dry sponge. I'm gonna just use this carrot as an example. What you're gonna do is just lightly sponge over the whole thing or wherever you want the orange to be. Just really light coats. You don't wanna go too heavy, because if you go too heavy, you're gonna soak into these engraving lines, which, if worst case you do, in your kit, there is a toothpick, and you could just run your toothpick in these grooves and that would clear out the paint out of those. But that's really simple, just really light coats. Now for all these little pieces, like your flowers, all these little carrots that are gonna go alongside this bunny kisses side, I like to put a piece of tape down, upside down. So you tape the ends, flip it upside down so you have this sticky part sticking up. And then I'll lay down all these little baby pieces that I need to paint, because it will hold it down. You're not driving yourself crazy with trying to hold all those down and hold them in your hands. Really, really makes it a lot simpler. So then you would do the same thing. Take your sponge, remove your excess, and then just lightly go over it in whatever color you need. Just like that, and it holds it down for you. And again, if you get any inside the carrot lines, you can absolutely take your toothpick and just go through it and remove the excess paint. So that's it for painting. Really nice light coats, and the colors that are included can also be mixed and made into different colors, so the options are tons of options. Okay, so also now you have these bigger pieces with all these little babies. If you can see where it says Carrot Patch Open Daily, those are cut out of this. So what you're gonna do is pop out these letters, paint them, and then you're gonna follow the engraving of where to place them. So you would take your letter and you're gonna place it here. When you're doing your gluing, you're going to place a little glue on the back of your letters, and then off to the side on a piece of paper towel or a different piece of paper, you're just gonna drop it down to remove all the excess glue, and then you'll place it on your project. That's just gonna help so you don't have any spillage and you don't have it running out the sides. So that's how you're gonna do that carrot patch. That's how you're gonna do this bunny kisses. You can see they're all together in this square. They're gonna come off and go onto the engraving. This bunny trail is gonna go onto this blank piece, and then the hop this way gets glued underneath it. So that's that one, put that to the side. I also wanna show you this layered hip hop. So you have the back layer, and then you have this outline, which your letters will fall out of. What I like to do is paint your background, then I'll take this top layer and I'll just place it down. I won't glue it, just using it as a guide as to where to put my letters, and then I'll take one letter at a time. So I'll start with the H, put a little glue, dab it off, stick it in there so it falls in, and then remove this. You're gonna be continuing to do this throughout every letter. So basically now your H should be stuck down. Then I'm gonna replace this guide. I'm gonna grab my eye, repeat the process, glue, place it down, and then remove this like that. This is gonna help you ensure that your hip hop is exactly where it needs to be. If you feel confident in doing it yourself without your guideline, you do you, boo. I'm sure it's gonna be great, but me, I'm a little bit of the OCD type when it comes to this, and I like to have the guideline. So that's that. And lastly, I was going to show you, I did a bead tutorial, but I'm just gonna throw it in here again. you will have your beads in a bag. You can choose to either paint them or stain them or whatever way you want. If you have a wood skewer at home, it's super easy. Throw it on your skewer, paint it with the paintbrush or the sponges that are included, flip it over, do the same side, put it aside to dry. You could do that for your beads, or you can leave them the bare wood, which are super pretty too. You're gonna grab your tassel, string your beads on your tassel, and tie it off. That's that. And one last thing are your stands. These are included as well. What you're going to do, you can paint them or leave them bare. It's gonna be in the back, so that's up to you. You'll crisscross these guys. This makes one stand. You'll take this square and put this rectangle, glue that down. This is the other stand, which you can use to rest your bunny in. He'll stand up that way. And then the last one is gonna be this stand, which you can choose which piece you wanna put it back. If you wanna put it in the back of this one, you're gonna glue it. Actually, I probably put it under the bunny trail one. You'll glue it to the back side with the bottom facing down, and then you're going to insert this, I don't even know what shape that is, quarter circle here, and then that's gonna be your stand for the back. I don't know if you can see that like that. So that's that. The last thing you have is your garland. You'll paint, and then use the twine that's included, or jute twine if you want to switch it up, string it through and attach it. So again, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, please reach out. And when you're done, please share them to my Instagram or Facebook page so other people can see how great they are. And that's it. Thanks guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.